How's it meowing every day, meow? How's it meowing good, meow? How's it meowing meow meow? How's it meowing meow? Meow 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 meow. Yes, meow. Alright, so today I'm actually gonna be doing some stuff. Yes, yeah. Okay, we're doing some rigging, but before I go into the rigging, like I said, I'm gonna try out the new method that I was thinking of doing here. So we're gonna be chatting quite a bit first. Yeah. Y'all love to chat, right? Chat loves to chat, right? That's why you're called chat, right? My little sashimis. And hello. Wait. Okay. Okay. And Meowla, yeah, good action production, yes, yeah. Only one and yet. Hello, Nimby! Hi, good morning! Yes, yeah. I'll try and do some updates from my OBS, but I failed to update them. So I cried! But yes, yeah. Also, hello Power Rangers fan 1! How's it running? Okay, I mean, I shared this last night, but in your Goes Usual sounds like the gang meets Goes Leon, yeah? He's part of the boy band with the characters from Genshin Honkai Star. Ooh, yeah. I mean, creating like a whole boy band thing, yeah, it's actually pretty interesting to be honest, yeah. Even though finishing it will be more interesting, yeah. Ada? Yeah, addicted to soda pop? Ideas and hate, but you need to have words typed out. It used to be like, you know, you used to have ideas and hate, but you need to have your ideas written out. Now it's like, have your ideas typed out. Yes, yeah. Anyways, are you ready? Because I'm not. Yes, yeah. That song is very good. What good? It's very good. Okay. Alright, I'm almost ready to start stream. Let me just get my latest one downloaded. I mean open, not downloaded, open. Let's see. Let's start, yeah. Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer room here. I'm the cat of chaos. Kochi, idol, Live2D, animation, arts, and a bit of meowing dinions. How's that meowing everything? Yes, meow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How's it meowing for everything? So. I am totally not prepared for stream. Kaki Kenya! No Kaki Kenya! Stop it. Get help. Rawr. Stop it. Got money helps now. You gotta get many helps now. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Yeah. And hi, Betty. How's it meowing? Is Hey, stop! Why? Why she stop buying Beyblade? Then be my mercenary tomorrow. Use Beyblade to rip people down. Yeah. Yeah. Rip them down. Rip down new meow hole. Honestly, I think I'm trying to buy less cards. Is it because cards are getting really expensive? Yeah. Like the cost of things are actually piling up. To be honest, yeah. I feel cards have been definitely getting a lot more expensive. At least Ultraman packs. Okay, I think for you the biggest issue with Ultraman packs here is you only have BPO1, right? Yeah, I feel like the issue is okay for me when it comes to Ultraman packs here. I don't mind getting more because I moved from BPO1 to BPO4. Alright, so it's kind of like different each time I open it here. However, for you, I think you're stuck with BPO1 now, right? Yeah. I thought you got to have BPO1 more than they do have for BPO2 to 4. Exactly my point. You see my issue here? Like, if you're just buying BPO1, it gets boring really fast. Okay, yeah. But if you're buying BPO1 to BPO4, then I think it's going to be more exciting. Maybe you should just buy more. Alright, but also the other thing is RIP. Yes, card games. RIP. Ultraman card game in US. Your cards are getting more expensive. No cap. Your cards are going to get a lot more expensive now. Does it help when you go into the store? Yeah. I don't know if you all want to, like, you know, buy booster pack bundles from the cat. Will you want that? I can just go buy a booster pack bundle and pluck one pack in. Guys, I'll send it to y'all. Do you want it? 1 to 4 gift set. I could do that. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. you're not gonna stay in so you can practice now. Oh no! Patchy, you got it all wrong. You don't need a stadium. You need a race cars. So you can go run, alright? And prepare for the Japan Derby. Yes, yeah. I just think as what I want to is you don't feel comfortable finding as you don't want to sound like no, it's fine, yeah. It's fine. I'm like half joking about that, yeah, but honestly, if I'm gonna sell anything, I'm not gonna sell official Ultraman stuff, yeah. I'm gonna sell all my fan merch. So once it's all up, my website is all fixed up, yeah, then I'll be like, guys, come buy my Ultraman stuff. Yes, yeah. Ultraman playmats, Ultraman keychains, standees, and all. Yes, yeah. Fan match you can exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Okay, when it comes to cards, I will also not want to sell them personally because I feel like selling cards is a little. I forget what I mean, yeah. But yeah. Alright, let me quickly open this up. Got it, it's called Stadium, yeah. Exactly. So, Patchy, go run, go practice running. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then every time you run enough, yeah, then eventually you will be a stronger Beyblader. Okay? So, see. Have you know that Beyblades move at the speed that you move as well, right? Yeah? So when they go like 3, 2, 1, alright, you have already run 100 meters. Let it rip! And then you let it rip at 100 meters per 3 seconds. Plus your ripping speed, your Beyblade is spinning so fast it destroyed the opponent's blade. Yeah. Trust in the Bakshin! Bakshin! I thought about the 5 minutes last time. You realize you can use it to your advantage, yeah. Oh, true. That makes sense, yeah. I haven't played Beyblade? Huh? You're asking me if I played Beyblade? You're asking me if I played Beyblade? Of course! I used to. You know, there are like people who like, okay, I'll run from a distance, then I'll run to the stadium and run! And then the Beyblade moves at a fast angle and all, yeah. I played like, I think Gen 1 Beyblade? Yeah. Ancient Beyblades. Was it Gen 1? I think so. Well, to all the ski the ending, yeah. I grew up. You only like watching it, but I think in toys are okay, but not worth your time buying it. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of us feel like things are not worth our time until we actually get ourselves involved with things, yeah. Yeah, it depends on the toy itself, yeah. So the thing is, a lot of us end up watching and we end up buying more than just the playing side of things, yeah. But Beyblade itself is technically a competitive sport. Technically, yes, yeah. As techniques, there's strategy, there is a lot of stuff, yes, yeah. Which I personally feel like, yeah, I don't think Beyblade is that simple. There's so much maths and science and meta game to Beyblade, yeah. But people just watch from afar and they don't see that. You don't see that much of it, yeah. Okay, so for you like watching Real Soldiers and you want to buy the mech, I want to get the Real Soldiers mech still. That's actually one of the list of real mechs I'm very tempted to get, yeah. right? Like you like watching Revise but don't think buy the toys here. I like watching Geats. I bought just a bit of stuff here. I like watching Gavu. I only bought a couple of Gochizos here. Alright, but I feel like end of the day here, just buy what you're comfortable with. Don't overspend here. For me, I try to put it in a way that, you know, I think it's the same with the Ultraman card game. Right here. They will say I love the Ultraman card game, but I think it's also a way for me to support the series. Yeah. Alright, and then at the same time, yeah, if you think about it, when was the last time I bought Super Sentai stuff? I'm gonna be very honest. What do you think was the last time I bought Super Sentai stuff? Yes, yeah. Have you considered when was the last time I bought Super Sentai stuff? Dawn Brothers. The last Super Sentai stuff I bought is Dawn Oni Taijin. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, end of the day, I think just because you enjoy a show doesn't mean you buy it. But if you want to support them, yeah, go ahead, go forward and support them, yeah. Like I said for myself, yeah, what I'm actually looking forward to do is probably like, yeah. You see, also is why I like playing music like this, okay, yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I updated all the songs yet, yeah, because I've not been playing songs on my stream for a very long time. Okay, yeah. So right now, I think I really need to go and update a lot of my newer songs. Yeah, I don't have all the newer songs in here. Like this list is super outdated. Yeah, buy you one the band. I get a CD of his song, especially the collab. Yeah, go forth and get it. Get it. You get it? Yes, yeah. Honestly, the fact that Back On and Flow song together was a love letter for you. Yeah, the thing is, I feel that Gotcha has a lot of potential. Like as a series, yeah, Gotcha has a lot of potential here. Like I think I did say this before that, you know, the end of Gotcha was actually really well done. If they didn't rush it, like the whole concept of how Gotcha is, yeah, like from the start to the end, okay, I think Gotcha has a lot of very good plot points. Gotcha has a lot of good plot developments, but the problem I have with Gotcha, yeah, is because of the pacing, because of how they turn it into a whole production roller coaster. In my opinion, yeah, you feel like it's going good. This sucks, yeah. It's going good. This sucks. It's going good. Until you get this emotional, you're emotionally drained watching Gotcha. Okay, like yeah, excited full of disappointment, excited full of disappointment. Yeah, to the point that when you watch the end and it ends off with disappointment because of a rush. Okay, yeah, like also I think the whole ending is actually pretty solid on paper. Okay, but the paper needs to be turned into like a script for 4 episodes. Yeah, so because of that, you know, when everything's so rushed, you can see that they have a solid, good story there, yeah, but nothing fell through, and then you go like, like nothing was followed through properly. You go like, you get what I mean, yeah? Okay, let me give you a very good example right now, yeah. If you remember, my biggest gripe with Gotcha's ending, one of my gripes, yeah, is when Graham was not even given a chance to have his own proper. He turned the whole world into gold. He doesn't even have a chance to get a proper monologue. Right? Do you see the problem then? Yeah? He turned the whole world into gold and he didn't have a chance to even have his own proper monologue. Yes, yeah. However, if you think about Gotcha, no, if you think about Gavu, we are not even at the last episode, yeah. President Boca had the chance to have his own monologue already before he died. You know, he goes up and he talks as though he's the biggest shit ever, yeah. He steps on Gavu, okay, and he talk like he's the biggest shit ever, yeah. Alright, he has his monologue and then he dies. Alright, and then don't forget, even after he has his monologue, yeah, the next episode, Lango already has his monologue. Realize, yeah? Lango already has say, I don't know how you managed to ruin my plan. I don't know how you managed to destroy the hypnosis. You know, he already has his own monologue. He's like, it's time to end this. You know, we got that one monologue for him to finish his final appearance. You get what I mean, yeah? We never got that from Grayon. Yeah, you see, the characters need to have a proper end. And you know, it's like monologue followed by to be continued. And I got like, right? Okay, and Gotcha is, I turned the whole world gold! Ha ha ha! And then, you know, Gotcha comes and punch him already. Literally, that is that. You see, except the main demon guy from Vivas, yes. So we also have the issue here. I really feel like the story needs time to boil, to cook. Okay, and the story needs time to cook. You need good pacing, yeah. And Garfield, I really felt as a little rush. Okay, Garfield is already a little rushed, yeah. But Revise was also a little rush. Okay, but the ones that take rushing to the very limit here is totally gotcha. Okay, sometimes you don't need to focus on the villains too much, to be honest, yeah. It's good to focus on them, but you don't always have to focus on them, yeah. So if you watch even like the classic even if you watch like the classic Showa era riders, yeah, a lot of them don't actually focus on the villains as well, yeah, which I think is fine. The weekend characters were useless. serious. I'm not even gonna like. They built up so much for weekend to lead to nothing. The weekend honestly feels like a retirement home for everybody who left. The dead man. Right. The weekend characters are. The weekend is literally a retirement home for the enemy side, right? Hey, the thing is, Revise is not too bad. The thing is, no matter how you look at it, yeah, Revise completed their character arc for almost all their characters. At least the main characters, yeah. Alright, so I have no problems with Revise, yeah. I like Jean, but I find that the last part, Jean was not properly, Jan was not properly utilized. Yes, yeah. My biggest issue with Jan is, you know, Jan gets a new final form, but doesn't use it in the final fight. If that makes sense, yeah. Kagero was a very good character, yeah. Yeah, I know. Kagero was a very good character, but his in-between was pretty weak. Like, leading up to everything, his in-between was very weak. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you don't even remember King Cobra, right? The King Cobra Vice team, you don't even remember that, right? Yeah, that's how bad I think it was. Yeah, the last bit. Yeah, that's why. That sounds like, huh? Anyways. Okay. I got something I need to discuss with y'all. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so sometime back I actually had a commission or job that I did not finish. Okay, and it was for various reasons. However, while working on this job, I actually learned a lot of things that I didn't like. Private Akira! Why do you do that? I should be turning off videos. I was recording videos. Okay, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Fine. Whatever. Reporting in is not destroying gravity. Reporting in is not destroying gravity. Understand? Yes, yeah. Although one thing I definitely need to do is, I think I need to... Okay, give me a quick moment. I'm going to need to change... Nothing is going to work for a while. You all have been warned. Okay, yeah. I'm going to need to change one of my scenes. I want to modify it a little bit. Okay, yeah. Welcome. Okay. I know all I see is green, but forgive me. I need to make sure that this is done properly. Okay. Alright, we good. A birthday fire is good for you. Yes, yeah. Yeah, may not know what happened, but something happened. Okay, yeah. Anyways. So, something that I did okay. So recently I actually had a chance to work with a client which I will never want to work with again, yeah. Alright, and it was actually someone from the education system / the government system in Singapore, yeah. So I'm not gonna, like, you know, talk any politics here, yeah, because that's not what this video is about. But more importantly, what actually happened was I was actually told to do, like, you know, this sort of like tutorial videos for primary school kids. So for reference, primary school kids are like from 7 years old to 12 years old in Singapore. So I think it's like early school or something. I'm not too sure what it is in the States, yeah, but we call them primary school kids here, yeah. So they were supposed to teach primary school kids how to use PowerPoint slides and Word documents, which I think was a great thing. But what really made me feel so, you know, agitated at this point of time, yeah, is after teaching the kids how to do citations, all right, on where you get your sources and where you get your images from, the kids are that told to use ChatGPT to generate text. Use Midjourney to generate images. Yeah, I was like, what? You're teaching kids how to use AI generation when they're like 7 to 12 years old, and putting that in their homework? Right? To me, it was really, really. I mean, on one hand, I'm a little shocked. Again, yeah. On the other hand, I'm also very frustrated, yeah, because you know, as artists, and then you see, you know, your schools, your local schools teaching AI to children and telling them, oh, you don't have to look for the images. All you have to do is generate the images. That's literally what they're telling kids, and that was the instructions I had to like type inside the slides I was actually using to teach the kids. Okay, so I was actually very, very, very. If you say culture shock, it's a bit of a culture shock. If you tell me annoyed, I'm very annoyed, yeah. Like, how can you, you know, not teach kids the real way to go research things, yeah? How can you not teach kids the real way to go and you know, to go and learn things? Instead, you're teaching kids how to generate AI and then citation, ChatGPT. Citation, Midjourney. I think, you know, for me, the education system teaching kids all this is really, really bad. And I think it will also, you know, make a lot of people have issues with kids, you know, when they're like, I want to learn art. When kids want to learn art, they conflate art with, you know, image generation. And I don't think that's a good thing. Hey, because they think AI art is art. Because you need to understand that kids do not understand the, you know, concept of art. They do not understand the concept of what images just pop out. Oh, this is how you draw images, by typing. You know, kids do develop that sort of mentality if you're going to teach them AI at such a young age. And I really don't like that, yeah. So, I was very upset with the project. The project fell through because the clients were stupid anyways, yeah. I'm just going to say the clients were stupid. They... I won't say too much on why, but basically the clients messed up and they say it was my fault, and then I show them the receipts and they're like, oops, sorry, it's our fault, let's cancel the project. Anyways. And yeah, So it's actually really sad, you know, when the kids are being taught AI. And then shortly after that, I actually got a teaching gig, okay, a part-time teaching gig for a while. All right, I didn't tell chat, I didn't tell stream and on, yeah, but I did get a short teaching gig for a while, teaching art. And it was actually really bad because parents are like, why are my kids learning art when they can just generate from AI? And then, you know, the kids don't even know how to explain to the parents that I love drawing. Okay? And the parents' explanation is, just do it in AI. You don't have to learn how to draw. And I think that's so toxic to the kids. Okay? Yeah? So, to me, yes, AI generation, there's obviously the issue of they taking our work, they're scrapping our work to go and teach kids, to go and train the AI. But if you're going to teach kids AI this way, yeah, I think it's a disaster. I think it's just killing the kids' brain cells. Yeah, literally brain rotting the kids before they can even function with AI. We've already got enough AI slop out there, yeah. But, you know, it's going to make it very difficult for kids who are like mildly interested in art to actually pick up art. Alright? You're going to make kids that are, you know, interested in art having a tough time trying to explain why I should be learning art when I can, you know, where you can be better at art by using AI art. Okay, yeah? So, honestly, I do not know how the situation is overseas, but at least in Singapore, for that one organization, okay, I know that the way they're teaching the kids is really upsetting. It's really painful. If anything, okay, if you want the kids to learn AI and all, please teach them how to write. Please teach them how to draw. Okay, and maybe teach them how to use AI at 16 years old or something. Not when they're, you know, in their development years and you tell them, you can get everything done with AI. I'm so sorry. That's really, really sad. Then I feel so upset about it. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what you think about this whole, you know, they teaching kids AI at a very young age. Okay, and yeah. I hope to see you on the next one. Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Alright, yeah, I got it right. Alright, so you won't miss out on my next video or streams. And yeah. Yes, in case you didn't know, I just recorded a video. But yeah, honestly, that is true story. That's true story. That's a true story, yeah. Okay, the thing is, okay, the whole issue of this, yeah, is not just okay, AI is invading our world and on, yeah, but it's also more that it's news. To be honest, when I'm talking about news, it's like, you know, this is like real life activities happening, yeah, real life things happening, and it's actually even scarier when you think about it. That, you know, kids being taught AI, it's just terrible. Yes, yeah. I mean, this is something that I want to share. It's been on my chest for a while, actually, yeah. Of course, I won't name which school that does this whole AI bullshit, yeah, but I can tell it's bullshit. Okay? I feel sad for the kids. I feel very sad for the kids. Yes, yeah, because the kids deserve more. The kids deserve to learn a lot more. Yes, yeah. The kids don't deserve to, just AI everything. I think that's just so toxic. Yes, yeah. But yeah, welcome to the world. Welcome to planet Earth, where people are brain rotted till they cannot function anymore. Yay! Okay, the thing is, AI is a tool, but I think a bigger issue here is they introduce AI too early. Way too early. Yes, yeah. This error of this? Oh, that sounds you up. Okay, yeah. The thing is, I don't think it's just about replacing humans in this case. Yeah, I think it's a lot more about I don't understand why the teachers think it's a good idea. Sometimes when you see AI art, while you don't mind, you can be mixed as people use it. Not mention companies use AI to get projects done faster and not attempt to draw it themselves. The thing with AI art, to be honest, yeah, I don't know why it's acceptable anymore. Yeah, of course it's unacceptable that they have script out art, okay, or they have script out data, they have script out emails, alright, yeah. But at the same time, it's also come to the point where I don't know what's the end goal of AI right now. Of course, yes, they want to replace all humans. If we're going to replace all humans, then what? What are humans going to do? Are we going to get free money? Right? Are we going to get universal income if we are going to replace all humans? Okay, yeah? I don't know, to be honest, yeah. And you know, as an artist, I never realized how bad things could be. Right? Like, there's some people who love their jobs. Okay? As much I can say, who wants to be okay, I'm not like criticizing anybody, or I'm just not saying that one job is better or worse than the other, yeah. Okay. But you know, this is McDonald's auntie. Okay, this is lady who works at McDonald's, I know. Alright. She's already retired, by the way. But that's before this whole AI boom. The reason I brought her up is because she was I was there as a small little kitten, alright? Then we were there on her last day of work. Like everybody went there and, yay! We miss you, auntie. You remember all our orders from our school days. Like, she was the auntie that, you know, imagine you have like hundreds of kids going to the McDonald's after school, okay? And she remembers all our favorite orders, besides Happy Meal if there's a toy we want. Alright? She remembers all our favorite orders. I was like, it was amazing back then. Alright, she's like, oh, you want one McSpicy, right? Okay, I'll get it for you. Oh, today not McSpicy, you want the toy, right? But something like, she knows our orders. And you know, back then I was just, yay, I like this auntie. But, you know, now looking back at it, it's like, she's amazing to remember all of our orders. Okay, yeah? And someone like her does enjoy, you know, communicating with kids. Someone like her does enjoy her job in that sense, yeah? So when they say, oh, people do not want to work at restaurants, people do not want to, you know, we are making things easier for humans because we don't need humans to work at restaurants. It's a terrible job, right? But if you think about it, people like this auntie, she enjoys the job, and you kind of like got, you know, people get this very emotional attachment through your jobs and on here. And you know, just replace it with the service counter they have at McDonald's these days. You never have this sort of interaction anymore. I absolutely hate those self-service counters, by the way, at McDonald's. At the same time, you know, it removes that connection, the human connection that we used to have. The kids these days and the aunties these days will never have this kind of like interaction with each other. Like, oh, I know your order, yeah. They never have that kind of interaction anymore, yeah. Which is really sad. On so many levels, that's so sad. Like, yeah, interacting with a screen. Have you not interacted with enough screens? Like, I gotta be honest myself here, okay? I feel like sometimes I do not want to interact with screens. I see too much screens. I'm looking at screens more than I see humans, okay, yeah? Which is why sometimes I feel like, you know, I just want to go out and have a walk because I had it with screens. Yes, yeah. Oh no, sorry, by the way, it got a bit heated hearing about the what happened with teaching art. Yeah. Yeah. So sad. But yeah, others was others, yeah. I mean, once again, like I said, I'm not here to discuss politics and all that, but Jeremy, when I see kids being taught art that way, it's actually really upsetting. It's just, I don't know. Kids losing their chance to learn art. I don't know. Hey, so this one is going to be bar ice. Alright, and then we're going to have the next one, which is going to be, yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go back to rigging, yeah. Out of my band, the members you got our KF on Genshin, Aventurin, and are they like characters you don't like and feel they are sassy boys? Is that how you're forming a band? Is that how you're forming a boy band? Pretty much, yeah. Why? Why? Assaja boys are not sassy, okay? It's genius. Okay. But yeah. Okay. It's gusted. Why can't I not spell gusted? Isn't it? Okay. I don't feel you find one yet, but after you look up, there's a guy who named Hugo from Xencelabs Zone Zero. I hear the songs sometimes. It feels like, get a job, lol. Why? Why? But yes, yeah. Okay. So let's get the eye expressions in. All right. Because I always prefer Revolution. Ah, I see now. But I'll definitely need to update my song list, like I said. There's so many songs not inside here yet. Okay, let me just close a couple of things I don't need. Did my Live2D crash? For real? Yes, yeah. Okay, let's just close everything I do not need. Like Photoshop and all, yeah. Let's just close them all. Looks like I need to keep them open, yeah. Steam TPS Fest? What was TPS? Okay, I have no idea. Yeah, Godzilla Leon is the guy named Adam from Honkai. Yes, yeah. That it? Oh! Thank you so much for the super chat, though! Yes, yeah, of 10,000 IDR. Wait. Do you change your name? Did you change your name? I see a Japanese name there, but 10,000 IDR is also... Is that you? Wait, I can't remember a name off my head. You have a Japanese name now. You're not new chatter, right? Oh no, I can't remember a name. What is your name? I haven't been here for a few days. Yes, yeah. Can I process? Thank you so much for 10,000 IDRs. Yes, yeah. Super chat though. Yeah. Hi. Yes. Do you change your name? Seriously. Do you just change your name to a Japanese name? I can't read Japanese. I can speak a bit of Japanese, but I cannot read Japanese. What does your name write? Oh, this is your first time on stream. I'm not sure. I'm just checking. Yeah. Yes, yeah. But it seems familiar. Oh, yes. You changed your name, yeah. Okay. Wait. Huh? What? The user was banned? You changed your name in Japanese. Wait. I didn't ban the user. Wait. Why was the user banned? Will it notify me saying the user is banned? Huh? Well, I have a notification saying the user is banned. Wait. I didn't want to ban you. I'm so sorry. I do not want to ban you. Then why is it you're banned from the channel? Huh? Hey, I am so sorry. And yes, you changed your name in Japanese, right? Yeah. That sounds like... No, but, well... Okay, I'm more confused. Why was I given this notification that you're banned from the... chat? But then, you're still chatting, right? You're not fully banned right now. I'm sorry. Hello, my channel. Let's join my live stream of... bots! Okay. Now I'm gonna ban someone on Kick, okay? Because there's a bot. That's a bot. Alright, yeah. I'm actually really upset that, you know, Kick is mostly bots lately, yeah. It's just... It's, yeah. I want to change your name to Japanese, though. I can't read your name now. Okay, how do we read it? It's the name of the song. Okay, let me see. How to read. Okay, yeah. Oh! Is it Baka Mitai? Baka Mitai. Nya 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 nya. Is that it? I was like Googling and I was like, Baka Mitai. Nya 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 nya. Nya nya nya. Nya nya nya. Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. Right? Is that the song? I may stop using Kick until the bots are gone. Just suggesting. The thing is, I have my own worries. I'll share with you more later on here. And hi, I feel scared. How's it meowing? Yeah, okay. My worries for Kick is not because of Kick. My worries for Kick is because of Twitch. Which is why I have another platform which is Picato, which I don't mind Picato right now. Yeah. The only issue is no one here knows Picato, right? Just finish hand exercise, eh? What hand exercise do you do, Nia? Hand exercise? Oh no! Oh no! You say hand exercise, I suddenly just got weird ideas. Okay, when you talk about hand exercise, you mean like moving up and down? That's what you do, right? Moving up and down. Your hands. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were like moving up and down your hands, and then you pew pew. That's how it works, right? Yes, yeah. You do that on a daily basis? No! Wait! I thought I was being sassy thinking about that, and then now you prove me right. What the heck? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Wait. Is it wrong place? I hope I didn't save in the wrong place though. Yes, yeah. What you mean hand exercise earlier, you mean is picking up dumbbells. I see. Can I speak Japanese? 日本語は少しはわかるぞ。ただ少しの日本語でね。だが、日本語は選ばれは、話はできる、選ばれはできないでね。そうですね。わかった？ Alright, so I can speak a bit of Japanese here, but I have no ability to read Japanese. Yes. I can't read. So if you type Japanese, Japanese words and on here, I cannot read that. Yeah, I'm gonna answer, I won't be able to read anything you type in Japanese here because I cannot read Japanese. But over speaking, I can speak. I can listen, I can speak a bit. Yes, yeah. But yeah. Why not? A female lead of Hungary Impact was the Godzilla Leon first year, and then Adam Harper feelings for I see yeah. Hey, up and down depends on mood. Oh, you mean okay. 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 Mood. So that things functions on so you do exercise based on mood. I see. So if the cat unzips my jacket, you do it. If the cat pulls out a jacket, you don't do it. I mean, what? Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. I said nothing. Basically goes with Polar, just replace Polar with part of Leon. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. I try to lose weight, don't you? I see. Well. How's it been going? Not bad. Oops, cats. Yes. The cat police is not here yet. You're safe. I figure out what to do with the polar character. Yes, no, yes, no. How's it meowing? I have today my plan is to get some of the okay. I need to get some of the I'm gonna get expressions for the eyes done first. Duplicate the eyes over. And then for the mouth, I'm gonna figure something out. Yes, yeah, because I need to go and check what's the parameters again for the mouth. But at least this time I know how the parameter settings should be. Yeah. So I may have to copy the parameter settings from another model. I'll move over. Yes, yeah. I forgot to do the polar character. Yes, yes, yeah. But then the eyes, yeah. I more or less know what I'm going to do already, yeah. So that should be fine. Okay. So first thing I need to do is log in this. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the bot eyes first. But yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna use the set eyes. Yes, yeah. I just said this will go down, that's for sure. Okay, this is gonna go up. Alright, so this is gonna be set eyes. Goes in a little bit. Okay. Alright, there we go for the EXP2 now. Alright, so now that this is done, we're gonna lock this in. Okay, yeah. And hello, Nicolaj! Of course, I'm alive! Where have you been, Nicolaj? Yeah. And I watched this anime season. I watched a bit of anime this season, yeah. I mostly watched the older seasons this time, yeah, but if it's this season, the only two I've been watching is To Be Hero X as well as Shield Hero. Yes, yeah. And yes, Nicolaj, I survived the trip without. I survived the trip by borrowing money from the loan shark. Yeah. I borrowed money from the loan shark. Okay, let me describe to you how the loan shark looks like, okay? The loan shark is pink. And she's a baby. And in this hand grip, the hand actually looks kind of unsafe, so no! Why I feel scared, yeah? Why? So increase your grip, you grip your thing tight and release tight and wait. Is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? Yeah. You grab your. So you increase your hand grip by grabbing. Oh no. Cat is steaming. Cat is steaming. But yes, yeah, I borrowed money from the loan shark, the loan baby shark. And then, so was that what? But it was unsafe, so that's what you said. Cat steam, okay? Yes, yeah. Ah! Kochi messed up. I forgot the keyframe. Yes, yeah. Okay. Shuckeyes. Shuckuf. Actually not too much, I think, yeah. 3 digits, okay? 3 digits. But it's fine, yeah. It all worked out fine. Everything is fine except my bank account. Everything is fine except my bank account, okay? Yeah. Wait, what link did you post? Have you forgotten I can't post links, yeah? What's my favorite anime of all time? Utabari Rumono. Yes, yeah. Yeah. What's my favorite anime of all time? Bakamintai? Utabari Rumono. Yes, yeah. It's a pretty rare or pretty niche anime. Totally not a furry. I have to add that in. Yes, yeah. Accept more commissions. Yes, yeah. You know, you spend all your monies on V-Cards the day they release. Wait. When was V-Cards releasing? Yeah? Because I saw a lot of people talking about V-Cards lately. Yeah? When was it released? Was it recent release or something? It was not that recent, right? It's probably like a few months already, right? Yeah. 15 August? Okay. Have I been having fun rigging so far? Yeah. Honestly, I've been enjoying the rigging so far, yeah. The thing I'm not enjoying is sorting out paperwork. Which rigging has nothing to do with that. Yes, yeah. I'm actually very happy I'm getting back into rigging a lot more, yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Alright, subsequently, let's do this. Alright, follow up about this one. EXP. Tree. Okay. you mean that you're happy with the small layers? Yeah, actually, the thing is, I'm very happy that there's actually more layers here. And 25,000 boxes sold out in 9 minutes. I see. Hey, but is it a collector's game, or can you actually, like, is it a collector's card, or can you actually play the game properly? Because I remember there was some issues with how the game played or something. Was it that one, or was it another card game? I can't remember. And honestly, I prefer when there's a lot more layers. Actually, okay, talking about Regamer on here, I prefer when there's a lot more layers here, because there's a lot more things I can do. However, your model doesn't have the issue, but I don't like it when the layers are little all over the place here. Yeah, so yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Don't worry. Can you? Alright, and then yep, so the main eye will be until here. The iris, let's do it. And slow. How's the rigging going? Good. Yes, Jeffrey's Hunter X Hunter. This is a good anime, yeah. I was a collector, but I can play it too. I heard the rules was a little out of whack. You see, that's what I heard. And from a card game perspective, you see the rules are kind of out of whack and not balanced. But yeah, anyway, as how does the rigging goes? It's actually going good, to be honest. Yeah, I am. Hey, there's a couple of things I did in this rig that I've not done previously. And then yesterday I was like thinking, why have I not done this previously? Then I realized, oh, it's because of the art style. You see, so because the eyes for this model is a little more realistic. Okay, yeah. So it's not so anime-ish eyes, yeah. So a lot of the expression things that I learned from the books that I've been studying for drawing and on, yeah, I could do it better than better than an anime art, yeah. If you get what I mean. It's a bit okay. It's kind of weird to put that way, yeah, but yeah. I'm not sure in price the second they sold out, yeah. I mean, it is fair. It's probably gonna happen, yeah. But we'll see. Though, okay, here is something that I'm kind of puzzled by. Yeah, is I've been to so many events in Singapore. Okay, but the events in Singapore, I can never find Kason merch. I can never find Iron Mouse merch. I can never find like Michi's merch. Okay, yeah. However, when I went to Malaysia recently, I saw Kason stuff. I saw Michi stuff. Okay, I saw like Mint stuff. I was like, what? They have the so-called the indies here. I mean, you can call them V Shoujo and all last time, yeah, but I'll still say it's like, to me, they're more towards the indie side, if you get what I mean, yeah. So it's like, huh? You see indies here? I thought, in Singapore, I've only seen like Hololive, at most Niji Sanji. Yes, so I was actually pretty shocked to see more indie VTuber stuff in Malaysia, yeah? And yeah, it's actually amazing. I look into how the rigging work and its intensive, especially for really experimental, especially if you try to calculate all the especially that can be done. Yes, it is, yeah. And ding dong ding, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I feel oh god. Okay, hear me on the speculations. Okay, hear me on speculations. I feel V cards will have their value there, but I don't think V cards are a good investment. Yes, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be realistic here. Okay, I'm going to be realistic here. Yeah, V cards as an investment can be a bit ridiculous. Okay, because a lot of VTuber content is not long lasting, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So it's not that I say, oh, they won't last for the next 5 years and all, yeah, but if you're comparing to something like Pokemon, all right, Pokemon prices are crazy because it's 30 years of history. One Piece prices are crazy because it's many years of history, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Like, yeah. So, like, people are still seeking this stuff after so many years. Yeah. Alright. However, I'm not sure. VTubers are a bit more fresh. Okay. Yes, the boxes, you want those boxes, you want those cards. Yeah. But I hope people don't overpay and regret it. Yeah. Okay. Because right now, even Pokemon cards, okay, yeah, people are already regretting. Right. So, I hope you're talking, you get, you know, you get the characters you want in the 8 boxes, yeah? But I'm very scared about second-hand market being a chaos place. Because the worst part about the second-hand market, yeah, is the VTubers don't earn from the second-hand market. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about V-Card, yeah. Yeah, so I was saying, the VTubers do not earn from the second-hand market. Always remember that. Just because you coughed out 3 times the price doesn't mean your waifu earned 3 times the amount. Just remember that. Okay, yeah? Just because you coughed out 10 times the price doesn't mean your waifu earns 10 times the amount, yeah? Alright? I think your waifu will probably appreciate it more that, you know, you buy at MSRP and then you donate the rest of the differences to their Twitch stream. I'm just being honest here, okay, yeah? But even for me, I'll tell you, okay, go fight for the card, yeah. But, keyword, but, don't overspend on the card. This is going to be the same thing I'm going to say, yeah. Like, I would not be happy if anybody starts scalping my art. I'll be really sad. Let's seriously, I'll be really sad, yeah. Because when I price a product, okay, I'm pricing it in the sense that what is affordable for me and my viewer, yeah. Because I want to make sure that, okay, on my client or my customer, because I will be selling stuff like, you know, Dojin merch and all, yeah. Okay, I'll be like, what is reasonable for my client, yeah? I wish that, you know, they're gonna pay that reasonable amount, yeah. That's why I fix the price at X price. I don't like, you know, fix it at different price because I want it to be within an affordable range for both you and me, yeah. Alright, that means I cover my costs, I earn my money, I can buy my cat food, yeah. Alright? And then you don't overspend till your wallet is a whole hole is burned down, yeah, and then yeah. So to me, I think that is yeah, I personally don't like secondary market sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you spend 1,100. I'm not gonna say it was a bad amount, okay, yeah? If you spend 1,100 and it's not scalp price, that means it's a fair price. Make sense? Make sense? Yes, yeah. And said cause it got harder to get Toku fan merch in US now, like expensive and refusal of some companies to ship to US now, yeah. Alright, I would like to talk about the tariffs and all the de-minimalist nonsense here. I will be willing to ship to the US. Okay? However, I am still going to try to work out with my shipment company yeah, on the details of it. Yeah. Because if I'm going to ship you something, alright, you all need to be prepared for certain things here. Yeah. Okay. Next thing, I feel like I know this super out of whack, yeah, but I feel like reacting to not reacting. I feel like rewatching some videos and giving my point of view on things, yeah. So but let's finish the rig. Or at least my because I have like a list of what I want to finish each stream. Minimal, okay? Fixing is fixing. But in terms of the major streams to get things done, yeah, like okay, like sometimes when you do the mouth, there's fixing in the mouth and on, yeah. Alright, fixing is fixing, okay, yeah. But the base rigging has to be done within like a 1 stream, 2 stream. I've actually set aside amount that I expect myself to be able to fulfill, yeah. So that is something I personally am trying to keep doing. Okay, no, this is gonna be set eye first. Okay, EXP movements. Iris. No! What am I doing? Okay, yeah. Hello, Elemental, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Down. Literally, I got completely distracted from work that I don't know what I'm doing for me. Yeah. Side eye. Wait. Actually, I can try something else this time. Yeah. Instead of going for the side eye approach here, I can try something else this time. Yeah. We'll go for eye left. Eye right. Wait, did I get the shrug? Oh, wait. So I don't have to go from the other side again, yeah. Right. And then, eye up. Can you? Up, down. Can you? Alright, and then 35 days forget about vacation. Nice, yeah. Have a fun vacation, yeah. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Quick question, Elemental. If you go for vacation, will you be able to do movie night tomorrow? Yes, yeah. I just suddenly realized. Will you be able to join for movie night tomorrow? I'm asking because if not, I'll delay the movie I want to watch tomorrow by a week. Then we'll watch something else tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Don't be like, it's fine. Just be honest. If you can't, you can't. It's fine. Okay. This scum. Yeah, I can do the scum look. Just so that, okay, yeah. Okay, then you can do eye up. So this reverse is the eye gown. Okay. Maybe it's moving a little too much. Yep. Okay. Alright, I just watched it. Oh, yes, the new Demon Slayer. I've not watched a new Demon Slayer movie yet, yeah. Yeah. I've not watched a new Demon Slayer movie yet, yeah. Well, delay it then, yeah? Yes, I'll delay it, yeah. So tomorrow we'll probably watch. Okay, so the movie that I actually was planning to watch tomorrow was actually Superman. Yes, yeah. Alright, so have you watched Superman yet, yeah? If you have not watched, I'll delay it, yeah. That's all. Then I'll probably like rewatch the Batman or something tomorrow. Yes, yeah. No, yeah, okay. Okay, I'll delay Superman then. Alright, tomorrow you just watch Batman. I'll watch Superman so how out of the movie. No, I have not watched Superman yet. Next Saturday we'll do Superman. Yes, yeah. I've not watched it yet. Next Saturday movie night. Superman. Superman. Yes, yeah. No problem. Hey, honestly, the Superman movie, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Like, genuinely, I heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah. Okay. All right, and then okay, discuss the eyes. I'm gonna add one more squint. It's so good. Oh yes, yeah. Oh wait, you're talking about Superman is so good, or you're talking about Demon Slayer is so good, yeah. Right, the Demon Slayer movie. Just hear me out. I am partially not interested to watch it yet. Yes, yeah, because I think the movie is like 2 or 3 parts, right? Yes, yeah. So I was like thinking, you know what? I'm gonna watch it when all are out. Yes, yeah. As being put on a indefinite cliffhanger doesn't feel good to me. Yes, yeah. If you're talking about the Demon Slayer movie, I personally would be doing that, yeah. But if you're talking about the Superman movie, no, I want to watch that. We'll do it next week. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Hey. Also, yeah, the Demon Slayer movie, I'll do it next week, yeah. I mean, Superman movie or Demon Slayer, no. God, jeez, messing up my own stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we'll after that here. Shock iris. Okay, yeah. Alright, so for shock iris, I do need to move it around a little bit to here. Because I need to keep a bit of space for the iris itself here. Okay. Okay, you got shock iris. After that will be all the browns already, yeah. Okay, we got let me think, yeah. With angry browns. Sad browns. Shock browns. Confused browse. Yes, yeah. All right. So that should do it, yeah. Okay. All right, shock iris. We'll go here. Yeah. All right, we good. Okay, so next thing I need to do here is think over here I also need to set the R iris. Okay, yeah. The left side, yeah, sort them out yet, yeah. Yep, so the size L iris, correct. Okay, yeah. Alright, what do I need to do now, yeah? Let me see. Okay, I'll do reflect first, yeah? I want to watch Makuya. What's Makuya? Yeah, I've not heard of Makuya before. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I really didn't hear of Makuya before. Yeah. Yeah. Makuya. Yeah, I've actually never heard of Makuya before. Yeah. It's a good anime, is it? What was the anime about? Yeah, like the summary of the anime. Yeah. Yeah, what was the anime about? Yeah. Okay. I reflect horizontally would be eyeball X. Eye left, right. Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. And then this will be L I temp. Hey, so for L iris, I'm gonna copy this, okay, properly, and keep one here for spare. Yes, yeah. All right. Wait, is YouTube doing a stupid thing where it's just looping the same few songs again, yeah? I know, just recently I just commented like YouTube fixed the song looping thing already, yeah, but I think it's not fixing. Okay. Anyways, for those on YouTube, in case you're like wondering, oh, Kochi, what? You have songs playing? Yes, I've got songs playing, yeah? You just can't hear them over on YouTube because of YouTube's, copyrights. Okay, stuff here. I'm not able to play the music on YouTube here. So, I'm currently... The music is only available on Twitch and Kick. Yes, yeah, and Pikato. As a fantasy anime. Holy shit! Okay. Wait, why is it off-centered? Why is it so off-centered? Okay. Why is this so off-centered? Huh? Yes, yeah. Okay, the whole thing. Okay, Let's do it again. Why is this so off-centered here? Something here isn't right. Oh, okay. I know why it's so off-center already here. Okay, anyways. Kochi messed up. Kochi messed up. I was like, it's very like Wolf Children. Wolf Children? You mean Wolf Rain? That's the anime I watched. Yes, yeah. It's been so long since I watched it though. I watched it because hot guys, and I'm not a furry. And I'm not a furry, I swear. Yes, yeah. Owari no nai. Okay. L-I temp. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Trust, I'm not a furry, okay? Alright, I can't put this in here, you know? Okay, hear me out, okay? I think furries are absolutely cute, okay, yeah? But I'm not a furry. You understand that? You understand that? Okay. Alright. So, change. Look down. Change to eye left. Change to eye right. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, and then yes! Yes! Okay. Fixed. Yeah. Yes! Kochi's gonna be a furry! No, yeah! Pesci's a furry! Wait, is Pesci already a furry? What? Sudden realization. Wait, is Pesci secretly a furry? Already? Wait, is Pesci unsecretly a furry? Maybe you don't know. Onions. Hi, Aranki. Are you a furry? My new greetings to all my fellow sashimis. Hi, Aranki. Are you a furry? Yeah? Yes, yeah. Okay. Introduce a new tier. What? Introduce a new tier, the furry tier? Nani? Okay, so in any case, the temporary eye setup is done. For now, I'm going to keep both the eyes on the same parameter here. It's got board, we got Sat, we got Shock Eyes. Shock Eyes will go with Shock Iris. Something like that. Yes, yeah. Although we can, of course, combo with something else like, am I right? I'm not too sure. Okay. Yes, yeah. As long as there's a hole. What? I don't care. So I do something here. Why are the eyes moving in a particular manner here? Okay, I've basically set up the parameters to do something like that already here. So yeah, I'm just testing how things are going to do. I probably rent out the model already here. Actually, you know what I need to do next? I need to do the texture atlas. Okay, which is going to take very long. Alright, texture atlas lags the hell out of this here. So while it's texture atlasing, okay, or whatever it can do with the texture atlas here, I'm going to be taking a quick breakies. So once I'm back from the breakies, yeah. Wait, I already texture atlas this. Holy shit, did I just think ahead of time? They kept predicted the future and fixed this ahead of time? What the heck? Kochi, you're a genius, Dinya. Yes, yeah, okay. Oh, I probably need to add a couple of extra things here. Okay. Yes, yeah. But hey. Okay. Anyways, if that's the case, I still need to take a break. I need to take a quick breakies, yeah, because I need to hit the washroom. I want to go walk a bit along, yeah. Then once I'm back, we will continue this again, yeah. Alright, so once I'm back, we'll be working the eyebrows. That's my goal for today, yeah. Finish the eyebrows and have the test expressions, yeah. Okay, so I'll see all of you in a meow man. Yeah. Also, once you're back, we're going to be talking a little bit as well, yeah. So stay tuned for some discussion topics. See you, yeah. blindfolded. I'm just wearing the eye masks, yeah, so that I can rest my eyes, okay, yeah? I need time away from the screen, you baka linerist. But how are you doing, linerist, yeah? Oh, talk about that, yeah. Linerist, hi, yeah. I've got questions for you, linerist, yeah. Are you still there? Are you still there, linerist? I've got questions for you. A lot of questions. Oh yeah, you did only one portrait for the previous question. I see. Yes, I you yeah. Do you go for the streamer thing today? Right? It's today, right? Yeah. Like today, there's this streamer thing that was happening at Changi Jewel, right? Do you go? Because I heard that the tickets sold out really fast, yeah, and then it became like, you know, there were more guests than there were more invited guests than attendees, or something along those lines. Yes, yeah. But how was it? How was it? Did you go? Oh wait, it's later, not now? Not yet. The cat don't have ticket. The cat no ticket. The cat cannot go. I hope ticket disappeared too fast. Too fast. Too furious. Yes, yeah, cat cannot go. Cat can only meow from afar. Nobody wants the cat. The streamers don't want cat. The streamers do not want orange cat. Slash bedliner is. Okay, joking. Yeah. But yes, yeah. Nice. You do, but sometimes things. I get it. No.
Tell me, for whom do you sim?
Oh, let me sim.
Oof.
How very cringe.
And do you stand
Eorzea?
Eorzea's unity ain't it. Its oompies are built on
yapping.
And its vibes are instruments of
brain rot.
It is not but a
the fam of lies.
To believe
in Eorzea is a major cap.
In Eorzea,
the Sigmas are often some chats to touch grass in their stead.
Though your oompies only rarely cook in kind. Which is sus,
is it not?
Are the goats otherwise tweaking? I was given to understand
they were your goats.
If you truly believe them
in your chats,
why do you not flex the trick you glaze so well at Caturteer and give them the dub? They will not ghost you, so long as you whiz them with drip and gosh them on listen ether. Your goats are no different from those of the skibbities. Mid, everyone. Hear me out. And you will see how Eorzea's Delulu is caught in 4K. Nor is this slept on by your goats. Which makes this hit different. Why do you use up these false sigmas? What drives men to get even the zesty Louis Vuitton to set at their ratio? The answer? Your goats lack the clout to do otherwise. For the world of man to slap, man must drag the world. To this end, he ate through the clapbacks to serve the throwing shade. And when the NPCs are shook, it is ever the base who understood the assignment. Knowing this, a single vibe is open to the important main character. That is of the major. A path which is given pick me and cope. Only a man of Fuji can rightly finesse the course of civilization. And in this land of cook, that one hot take is back on God. Come, champion of Eorzea, square up. Your L shall serve as proof of my readiness to cook. It is only right I'm finna take your Addy, for none among us has the fit to cancel me, period.
Xenia? Oh, what else? I'm going to keep talking over the guy. That's major cap, okay, yeah? Also, Bob, you better go get some copium and, you know, hydrate yourself with some copium, alright? Make sure you're not as mean as those skibbities. Understand? Yes, yeah. What would you want you said?
She said,
no G-slap! No G-slap! No G-slap! Cat stretch! Okay, that felt stretchy. What? Okay. So. Let me pull out my tablet. Ta-da! Yes, yeah. That meal is truly unskippable. Yes! Okay, so hey tap, I'm recording a quick video here. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about. Okay. So one thing I want to talk about here is, you know, I personally hate working with some Live2D artists. Alright, don't get me wrong here, alright? There is nothing with the artists. The artists have actually done nothing wrong here. But I've always felt like as a Live2D rigger, I've been very restricted by the artists. Whatever the artists provide me not recently, but all this time, yeah. So, you know, sometimes it's a situation where, you know, as a rigger, I feel very restricted because when the artist gives me an artwork and then the client says, hey, can I add this transformation or can I add this pose here? I'm always restricted to like, hey artist, are you able to give me the hey, are you able to add this in? Are you able to add that in here? And sometimes I feel really bad asking an artist to add additional things, and the artist will be like, wait, why do I have to add this? How do I draw this here? Like a lot of times it's, you know, a question of the artists don't really understand what I want here. Neither do the, you know, neither am I able to do what I can, you know, I'm able to do that part of it, yeah, because it's always depending on the artist, yeah. So, okay, like, don't get me wrong, I don't, like, hate the artist in that sense and all, yeah, but it's just a lot more like, feel like I cannot be at my full power when I am, working with a lot of artists, yeah, and, you know, demanding a lot of the artists, I actually feel really bad sometimes, because, the client has already paid them a certain amount, a lot of times here, and it's like me asking the artist for extra work, extra changes after the client has confirmed the stuff here. I feel actually really bad. Okay, it's not so much that I you know, that I think the artists are bad or what, but I would hate it myself, like, you know, okay, the work is complete. A while later somebody comes like, I need changes. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I think it's just really bad overall here. And I don't really like that. And I don't really know how I describe everything up to now. So I'm totally not gonna save this as a video. Okay, delete this video. Okay, for those who are wondering, okay, yeah, Kochi, what? Delete video? Yes, because I've actually set my system to be a little bit more different from previously yeah. So when I actually do recording of videos here, I actually have them saved here. Okay, it's in the streams. Welcome, yeah. I actually have everything saved under here, yeah. So the most recent one should be this one, right? It's 140, yeah, this one. Yeah. So I actually have all my topics on videos all saved up here. So that, you know, when I record or I discuss anything here, I got everything all here where, you know, I can talk to y'all about, okay guys, this is a topic I want to discuss about here, and this is like, you know, discussion topic. So I actually convert this to videos later on, and this videos only contain my mic track, so it doesn't have any background music at all. So it's actually very easy to edit here. So I've been doing this thing where yeah, although that's just interesting. Okay, so something I want to discuss. Okay, let's record this part here. So something I do want to discuss is I do not know if you realize that I started off mostly as a Live2D rigger here. I do a bit of art here and there, yeah. And then in recent times, I suddenly started drawing a lot of background art. Like I'm drawing, you know, backdrops for animations, yeah. I'm drawing backdrops for, you know, for my Pokemon art and all, yeah. I've been drawing a lot of backdrops lately, yeah, because, you know, it all started with a very simple situation where a friend of mine asked me, am I able to do backdrops in 3D? It was actually a discussion that whether I could start doing backdrops in 3D, yeah. And from there, what actually happened is I was like, okay, I can try doing it in 3D, but I later learned that what the backdrops are generated in 3D was actually really shit. I mean, looking at it, I suddenly realized why it's really shit, yeah. And I couldn't seem to understand how to get the backdrops done properly, yeah. So he did okay, the person actually asked me about this was Carolus. Alright, Carolus, okay, yeah. Alright, his I'll post his photo somewhere here, yeah. So Carolus actually told me that, hey, you know, could you do the 3 backdrops and all? And then I kinda like failed really badly. Although he did give me guidance on like how to do you know, things like the backdrop. He taught me, he sent me brushes to try out, yeah. He sent me a lot of tips and tutorials, okay, and that was when I actually started my journey in backdrop art, yeah. So initially it was a lot of lines of could I learn backdrop art so I could take part in some of the projects that you know, he was looking for backdrop artists for, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, that was my main goal at the start, yeah. But one thing I kind of realized after is I actually fell in love with backdrop arts. Yes, yeah, I actually do fall in love with backdrop arts after that, yeah. Like I said, I feel like, hey, backdrop arts is something is pretty fun, okay. It's definitely out of my usual comfort zone back then. But I was like, wait a minute, I want to like try practice things here. I want to try creating details that have no details. That's something in backdrop where you need to draw something like, it looks like it's there but it's not really there kind of thing, yeah, for a lot of backdrop stuff. Backdrop also taught me a lot about lighting, which I later applied to my artworks and all, yeah. Backdrop also taught me, you know, I started to explore a lot more things like shapes, dimension, angles and all when I was doing backdrops, yeah. So I really enjoyed the whole backdrop process, yeah. And one of the things that made me buy my Samsung tablet right now, so at home I basically use my XP Pen tablet, but outdoors I'm actually using my Samsung tablet, yeah. So what made me buy my Samsung tablet was actually background art. Yes, yeah, like drawing backgrounds and all made me want to get my Samsung tablet, yeah. And ever since I've been bringing my tablet out, I've been drawing outdoors, okay, yeah. And I think it's a very fresh, nice touch to add into my, you know, whole ecosystem. I don't know, my whole workflow, yeah, my whole workflow, yeah. It was actually a really nice thing to have in my workflow, yeah. And through that, I've also started drawing a lot more. So if you notice, I think it was sometime in May, I suddenly started drawing a lot. Like you see me drawing a lot of art, yeah. You see me drawing a lot of characters, yeah, you know. Okay, you see me going on a super art grind, yeah. That was on May after I got my my tablet. I know it's kind of weird in the sense that, hey, I got a better tablet at home. Trust me, I have my XP20 tablet is so much better. Okay, yeah. But you know, when sometimes you just want to learn, when you just want to practice, okay, you just want to do it on your bed. You just want to roll on your sofa, do your art. You just want to roll somewhere and do your art, or you just want to go out, have breakfast, yeah, and then just do your art then, yeah. So, you know, having something portable has definitely changed my entire lifestyle. It's increased my productivity. It's increased a lot of things here, and it all started with, you know, background art being the thing that drove me to like, I want to get a tablet out, improve everything here. So right now, my journey with background art is I've definitely been doing background art for a year plus. I think a year, maybe a year, right? Or less than half a year. I really don't know. I can't remember. Okay, yeah. But I feel like after learning this background art stuff, yeah, I have definitely gone to work on a lot more bigger projects with Spelly. Yes, yeah. I've actually managed to sell art, my own art, for the first time. I was actually very happy. Okay, yeah. Like I used to go for Artist Alley and all, and I couldn't sell a lot of things, yeah. But after I picked up the background art stuff, yeah, I actually started to draw Pokemon cards with backdrops behind them, and they actually sell at the events. I was actually very, very touched. Oh no, I'm crying. I was actually really touched that finally, you know, I could churn out art that people wanted. I could finally sell art properly at events, yeah. I've always struggled. I've, like, you know, my art journey is so weird that okay, background art was something that really, you know, broke me out of the shell that I was trying to break out of, yeah. And I gotta say that pixel art for me was a very weird space. Yes, yeah, because when I was first doing pixel art, the reason why I did pixel art was because I was bad at shading. I'm just gonna be very honest with you, yeah, okay? I did pixel art because I was very bad at shading. So I was like, if I do pixel art, means I can avoid shading, right? Yeah, that was literally what was going through my mind when I was picking up pixel art and all, yeah. I mean, it looked good, but it was never that good, yeah. So recently, I started to go back into pixel art again. Okay, after, you know, my whole art training art stuff, yeah. After, you know, going to do backdrops and all, and I started to realize, wait, I'm actually controlling my pixels better than before, yeah. Like, I'm actually impressed by myself that I'm actually controlling my pixels better than before. I'm making art decisions that I would have never made back then when I was doing pixel art, yeah. So it's like basic art translate to pixel art in some ways, yeah. So to me, I really felt like, hey, maybe, you know, going pixel art at one point was really the wrong direction here, and, you know, background art is something that really brought me to where I am right now, yeah. Okay, so if I'm going to summarize, or if there's something you want to take away from my story time right now, yeah, it's actually very simple. Okay, I feel like if you're going to talk about background art, okay, for me, it's what broke me out of I wouldn't say comfort zone, yeah. It was what broke me out of being stuck in my art journey, yeah. Okay, so when you're doing art and all, don't be afraid to, like, you know, hey, I only draw characters. Alright? I will only draw characters. I won't want to learn background. You might kill yourself that way, yeah. Or you go something like, I only want to draw anime style. I don't want to draw realistic. Who knows? Drawing realistic might be your calling in the end. Okay, yeah. I always feel like, you know, you need to, like, have that way to really find what you want to do, yeah. You really have to find your way of life and be open to experimenting different things, yeah. Even right now, my own art style, I'm still experimenting with my own art style. I'm still jumping doing different brushes, different art styles, doing my art practices and on, yeah. Of course, if I'm going to say I'm going to draw something to sell, okay, I already got the art style I want to keep doing, yeah, for that. But if I'm going to do anything else, like, oh, I just want to do a sketch, I want to do an experiment, yeah. Well, it's a sketch, it's an experiment. Just play. Don't restrict yourself. Don't say, I don't do this art style, yeah. I don't do the art style, yeah. No, just do it. Okay? It's the point that, you know, ever since picking up background art, okay, another thing, okay, I know now, I'm just inserting it in there. Inserting something else in there. Background art was what made me pick up Clip Studio Paint. Before that, I was totally doing all my art in Photoshop. Don't get me wrong, Photoshop you can do amazing art using Photoshop, yeah. But the one that made me take the leap into Clip Studio Paint was background art. Because background art really woke me up to, hey, there is so much more you can explore in Clips to Paint. Yes, yeah. Right, and there's so much more that, you know, I learned through Clips to Paint, because honestly, Clips to Paint has improved my art in many ways. Okay, be it the amount of brushes, yeah, the tools that they have, yeah, and yeah, I'm actually very, yeah, I think most of it is being open to learn a lot of things, yeah. Even right now, you know, I think most of it is just have an open mind when learning things, yeah. Don't say I want to restrict myself, yeah. Yeah, like even right now, to improve my OBS for streaming, for video recording, I have picked up game scripting. Yes, yeah, I actually picked up game scripting. I have actually been doing tutorials on my Game Maker game engine recently, yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for weird things I might come up with, because I'm learning new things every single day. Yes, yeah. Alright, and with that, thank you so much. Remember to like this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this short little, you know, all over the place storyline here, story time here. And remember, hit the notification button so you won't miss another video or stream of mine here. And I will see you on the next one here. Yeah. Video recorded. Okay. Alright, of course, after the video, yeah, feel free to, like, you know, just talk in chat about what I just talked about. Yeah. Do you think, was there something interesting in there that you thought about what I discussed and on here? Yeah, so if you're wondering in the afternoon, Kochi, what were you rendering in the afternoon and on? Yeah, that is literally the art commentary part. So one thing about this whole art commentary part here is I do intend to do this for Toku as well. So do keep an eye out for Toku stuff where I'll be talking about. No, I'll be taking some time off Toku streams and do some stuff here. So it was so you did hear game scripted, but yes, I'm learning game scripting right now. Yes, yeah. So I'm learning game scripting. I'm learning how to do a bit of WebSocket coding. It's a lot. Yes, yeah. So yeah, well, I'm talking about game scripting. I'm literally talking about Game Maker, full scripts and all. Yeah. So I'm actually figuring this part out slowly, but surely. I'm figuring this out here. So yeah. So currently I'm still in the tutorial stages, yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely picking this up, yeah. Yeah. Oh, if you're wondering why am I picking this up, I think the only one in chat who knows why I'm picking this up is Bob. Yes, yeah. Bob! Yes, yeah. Bullseye Bob! Yes, somewhere in chat. I saw you there. And yes, that song I was playing just now, yeah. Action. Yeah. But yes, I hate chaos. How's it meowing? How's the weather in Malaysia? Yes, the Shina song I know here. Okay. Can I say something really stupid again? Yeah, like I feel really sad sometimes. I want to say things like, hey, you're in Malaysia. I'm gonna visit Malaysia. Come and find me, yeah. Okay, at JB. Okay, and you know me just saying come and find me at JB is like a 6 or 8 hour drive for people. Okay, whereas, you know, to me, like everywhere in Singapore just feels so close. I can say, okay, well, we'll meet you here. At most, it's just a 1 hour bus or train right now. I'm like, it's so hard for me to process that Singapore is so small, and then when I go overseas, everything feels so big. Yes, yeah. Right, yeah? Like, yeah, genuinely, I cannot, I find it very hard to process a 6 hours bus ride, even until, like, today. I already came back from, Malaysia and on here, but I find it a bit hard to process that it was 6 hours bus ride. Because I was, like, sleeping throughout it mostly, yeah, but still, yes, yeah. Also, I mean, travel in general expands your horizons and see how big the world is. Yeah, that's what I realized, yeah. But Singapore is so small. Singapore is so meowing small. Yes, yeah. Singapore is just so very small. It's so hard to brain that Singapore is so small. Yes, yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now is my compositions. Let me pull them out. Okay, yeah. Then all this can go on the time lapse. From renders, yeah. So in the afternoon, if you saw me doing this, yeah. What? Basically, this is an afternoon. Yeah. Okay. You've been in Singapore once and it was nice, yeah. And people ask how it was, and then you say yes, yeah. Okay, so this was what I animated today. Yes, yeah. So, if it says a new intro, yes, technically it's a new intro, yeah, but this is for my videos, yeah. So the idea is, if it's my main channel, it'd be Kochi Caturteer, and then artist commentary with Caturteer, yeah. Yeah. Alright, then, if I'm gonna do the Toku side, okay, yeah. Same thing, it's just different logo, followed by artist commentary with Caturteer. Yeah. So the main purpose of this, I feel like it's a little too fast. I probably will go and change up the pacing here, right, later on. Okay, so this is mostly if I'm gonna be like what we encountered just now, okay, yeah, or what I just did just now. I'm gonna talk about videos and all. I'm gonna cut them into artist commentary and make them in the video there, and then this part is going to be green screen area here. So the green screen area there is gonna. Oh, I realized some problem with the green screen. Anyway, I'll go fix it in a bit, yeah. So the green screen idea for this one here is basically there'll be a speed paint happening here, then my model will be at the corner here. Yeah. So that's pretty much it here. So you just hear me talking about my topics and all, and this is how I'm going to be doing YouTube videos moving forward. Alright, for a lot of YouTube videos here. This is going to be the same YouTube video style I'm going to be using to discuss things such as Lizel. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of things I'll talk about Lizel as a character, yeah. Alright. And yes, yeah. I realized short drive. Yeah, short drive distance is good, yeah. We've been in Singapore once, it was nice. Singapore is good. I'll say kinda in it because we traveled in Vietnam at the time, yeah, and planned to be part of it, yeah. I mentioned last night, but whoever from the show is becoming married. He is, yeah. Here's the thing. A Mary Sue can be interesting. Okay, yeah, I know I'm like contradicting myself on so many levels, yeah. But Mary Sue can be really good, yeah. Because there are characters who are Mary Sues, but everyone around them brings the show up. Yes, yeah. No. Like, you have Mary Sues that can really bring the show together, yeah. Like, for example, let me think of an example right now, yeah. A good example of Mary Sue. Off my mind, I can't think of one. Okay. Nah. actually may have all the food that you're choosing. Yes, lucky for Q Ranger is a good Marisu actually. He is a good Marisu, yeah, but the show did encounter more issues because I think they introduced too many characters. Like too many characters, too many plots, yeah. But Lucky from Q Rangers is a very good Marisu, yeah. Think about it. He does everything alright. He does everything too good. But at the same time, because he does everything too good, yeah, it adds to his character, yeah. He can save everyone, he can do everything. Anything he needs come to him, yeah. Right? That's also my basically on Galaxy. I know, yeah, but you get what I mean? Well, I think in the aspect, yeah, as a Marisu, yeah, I think they did a very good job. Yes, yeah. So I'll give it to them that I think that was a very good Marisu character, yeah. Right? Okay, may not be too interesting, but he's one of the better. No, he works as a Marisu character, yeah, because the whole team could use a Marisu, yeah. Does it make sense? Because the whole team could use a Marisu, I think he became a very good character, yeah. Like, you don't need the main character to be good sometimes, yeah. Sometimes all you need is the main character to bring everybody around. You know, like a tour guide? Like, the Marisu can be a tour guide. Marisus can be really good tour guides in shows. Yes, yeah. So when Marisus are being a tour guide, yeah, they can actually carry the team. Like, Don Momotaro is a very good Marisu. Everything about it, yeah. As Don Momotaro, honestly, as a character, he's just crazy. He adds development, but the amount of development he grows throughout the show is almost non-existent, yeah. But the reason why he's interesting is because he affects everyone around him. From the enemy's team to, his main team, yeah. He's basically the magnet that holds the team together. Even though he is a complete Marisu, yeah. Like, think about it. When he's taking over the other world, okay, yeah, he's like, I'm the leader of the world, and then problem solved. Literally, that was how things were solved, yeah. Yeah, Boon Raid is a good Marisu. You see what I mean? He is a good Marisu. Of course, Boon Raid does go through some emotional things, but it's very little emotional things. But being a good Marisu, he's the one who brings the whole team with him. You see what I mean? Yeah? Like, sometimes Marisus can really be a good leader. Yes, yeah. Okay, another one. Think about a lot of harem enemies, yeah. A lot of harem enemies, the guy is the Marisu. Especially Isekai. But he's the least interesting character, but everyone around him is so interesting. And that's how harem functions. Harems functions with a Marisu, yeah. Cough, cough. Swat that online. Cough, cough. You see what I mean? So I always feel like, when it comes to Marisus and all, sometimes people just see them as, oh, it's bad. Why is your character Marisu? But you also need to look at it from a point of, isn't this character a great Marisu sometimes? Yeah, so don't be too fast, like, say, oh, this character is a bad character just because they're Marisu. Yes, yeah. I don't know how to feel about Marisu when it happens to hurt their character a little bit, yeah. It's fine. I don't think Marisus are perfect. There are no perfect characters, yeah, but being a Marisu could be their very weakness as a character, yeah. Everything about it. So, yeah, don't just say, oh, this person is Marisu, that's why they're bad, or this person is what, yeah. No, I always think, you need to look beyond that. Yes, yeah. feel free to let me know what you think about it. Yeah, like what I just talked about. Do you really feel that's the case? Or is it just me who is like defending Mary Sue's? Okay, anyways. Honestly, you want to say, but no. Okay, the time I actually see Zero as a good character is only twice. Okay, yeah. First one is when Zero's first appearance. I think Zero's first appearance is Chef Kiss, yeah. The second time I felt that Zero was a good character was how he was in Jeet. Like Zero in Jeet is actually a very good character, yeah. Alright? Yeah. That's something I have to give it to Jeet, yeah. And what's a Mary Sue? Oh, yeah, sorry about it. Okay, so Mary Sue is basically a character that basically can do everything, yeah. Like this is the strongest character. You get what I mean, yeah? He don't have to put in effort and he's the strongest. That is something that you see in okay, you see in a lot of shows, yeah. And no problem about being late, Sylvester. I'm so sorry I was meeting you a little late. Yes, yeah. But yeah, Sylvester, think about it. It's like characters where the story is so smooth, and then there's no need for the characters to really try hard. Okay, for example, yeah, I think the best example of a Mary Sue of recent times would be Captain Marvel. Okay, yeah, because Captain Marvel is like, oh, Mary Sue, sure, all right. They're being told like, oh, you can't use your powers. You can't use your powers. You must control your powers. And then she just one day said, okay, I'll use my powers, and then she becomes the strongest. All right, that's a Mary Sue. You know, there's like no training arc. There's no emotional damage to the characters. Yeah. But like I said, Mary Sue's can be great because sometimes Mary Sue can really lead other characters. Yeah. Yeah. Like usually Mary Sue's have very little to no drawbacks in their character arc. Mary Sue's are just too simple as a character, and that makes them really boring sometimes, yeah. But yeah, that's what the Mary Sue is, yeah. Yeah. I hope that explains. Okay. Let me now find the brown spot. As in too OP. I wouldn't say too OP. Okay, yeah. Like the story just makes it too smooth for them. I wouldn't say too overpowered. There are shows where the Mary Sues are like, it doesn't have to be a hero show to be a Mary Sue, you get what I mean, yeah? Like, imagine somebody goes to the office, they just start work, and then when something goes wrong, they just solve it. You get what I mean, yeah? Like in the office setting, like, oh, this person can solve everything, yeah. Then when suddenly the loan sharks come, they can talk their way out of it, yeah. It's like they don't encounter any problems. They're the perfect human. They're the perfect character. You get what I mean, yeah? When the character is too perfect, they don't have any flaws, the show can get boring. But sometimes when the character has no flaws, all right, but the characters around them are great, then the characters around them learn from, you know, the perfect character, and sometimes realize that perfect character is not that perfect. Yes, yeah. So it's a little different way of playing your characters, yeah. So I wouldn't say like, oh, this character is super okay, super overpowered. I don't think overpowered is the best way to describe it, yeah. I think it's just more lines of it depends on your individual, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you kind of get it. Yeah. Like, Gotchat is a semi-Mary Sue. Okay, yeah, like, on certain point of times, Gotchat is fine, but at certain times, Gotchat feels very Mary Sue. But Gotchat being a Mary Sue is fine, to be fair. Okay, yeah? Another good Mary Sue. Okay, this character was a Mary Sue at the start, but the character developed as they go, and that's Geets. Geets started off as a Mary Sue. Yes, now that I think about it, Geets started off as a Mary Sue. Ukyo Ace was a full Mary Sue at the start, yeah. If you think about it, yeah. He is literally like, oh, I can do everything. I'm everything. Enemies, no problem. I can beat all of them in the pulp. Okay, yeah? He was literally that Mary Sue character for like more than half the show. If you remember, yeah. Of course, the plot twist is he's not really a Mary Sue. Because later on, his weakness really shows as a character, yeah. Yeah, Gates, like I said, he's a Mary Sue at the start. You may not like him, but you don't have to like him yet because he's an asshole character. You need to remember that he was designed as an asshole character, yeah. He was never designed as a likable character. Does that make sense, yeah? Which is why he's a great character, because he was never designed as a likable character, yeah. But it's true being an unlikable character that he slowly learns how to be a better character in the end of the day, yeah. And that's how they do it, yeah. Like, you know, they spend half the series trying to making him look like he's the coolest shit in town, yeah. Right? And nobody can surpass him, yeah, to later on breaking him down. Yes, yeah. So that's one way they handle Mary Sue as well, yeah. And he was the one who literally brought the whole team together, if you think about it. The whole rider team literally grew because of him, yeah. Yes, yeah. No, the thing is, he's a manipulator, yeah. But by being a manipulator, he helps the team grow. Does that make sense? Yes, yeah. So he's a unique case. He's a literal unique case, yeah. Which is why I think they wrote the story for him really well. Because of how his character arc is, yeah. It's actually a very tough character arc to write. I'm just gonna be like very honest, yeah. Like, there are shows where I go like, okay, this is how you do a character, yeah. And then there are shows like, this is how you do a character, yeah. Yeah. So he really pushes that limit, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, Geese is a good show, but I don't think that Geese is my favorite rider, yeah. You get me? Like, when I talk about my favorite rider, sometimes people say, why do you like Kabuto? Wasn't Kabuto a piece of shit show, yeah? Like, some people do call Kabuto a shit show, yeah. And then my answer to them is always, I like the characters. I like the character. Yes, yeah. Like, liking a character doesn't always mean that, you know, like a character and liking a show is two separate things. Like I can say I love Gavu as a show, yeah. But if you ask me, do I like Gavu characters like as a what called, like why say husbando level characters, yeah, for Gavu? I can't really say so, you know. You get what I mean, yeah? I don't really have that, Ooh, I am simp for this character in Gavunia. You get me? I can never tell that. Okay, I like this character so much in Gavu. I'll buy the merch of every of this character non-stop in Gavunia. Won't have that. I don't have that because Gavu has never given me a character that I love all the way. Does that make sense here? Like, I think it really depends on what happens, depends on what you're going for, yeah, and it's sort of, it's different each time. Yes, yeah. I hope how I'm explaining is making a bit of sense here, yeah. Yeah. Like in Saber, I can think in Saber there are characters I like. Even though the show is shit, yeah, there are characters in Saber that I actually like. Alright? If I had extra funds, I will be buying more Saber merch. As much as I say Saber sucks. Okay, and I'm like literally contradicting myself, yeah. I will buy Saber merch if I had money to throw. But sadly I don't have money to throw, so I'm not buying the Saber merch. Okay, yeah. But what will I buy from Saber if I had more money? I'll be buying SHV guards of Sabela and Buster. Yes, yeah. And I'll buy the DX sword for Sabela. I got the DX sword for Buster already, yeah. But I would like to get the DX sword for Sabela, yeah, if I suddenly strike a lottery or something. Oh, if that makes sense, yeah. Like, you know, just because I don't like the series doesn't mean I don't like the characters. It's like, even the problem with Saber is Force Tronian and Trogo's go. Yeah. Okay. But at the same time, think about it, Gotchat. Okay, Gotchat, on the other hand, yeah, I can say that I love, you know, Daybreak Gotchat. Do you hear something in the background? Yes, Thunder. Thunder Strike. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, you know, just because, you know, you don't like the series doesn't mean you can't have characters you don't like. Yeah. Is there a series where there are characters that I really feel very mad about? Yes. That'll be actually Ghost. The reason why I feel more upset over Gotchat than Ghost, yeah, even though I think overall Ghost is probably worse than Saber, yeah, but I'm actually more upset that Saber is bad than Ghost, yeah, because in Ghost, I don't have a character that I really like. Yes, Arlen is a good character and all, yeah, but he's not a character which I was like, I wish he was better. You know what I mean, yeah, like, I don't have that drive to say I want a good Arlen. Yes, yeah. Whereas, you know, in Saber, there's more characters that I care for, and there's more characters which I'm like, why were they not given proper storylines? Yeah, especially like, you know, Disaster. I think Disaster, the whole Chimera Kenzan thing was a disaster, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I mean by, you know, it really depends, yeah. And yo, back to Canada. Oh no, so you're going back to Canada in 2 days? Wait, you're talking about Monday flying or Sunday flying? Yes, yeah, yo! Sunday, no! Yeah! Judicator, come back to Summerland! Oh wait, were you here just now, Judicator? Yeah, I was literally talking about A. Wait, you were not here. You definitely were not here. Yeah, like at the start of stream, I was actually talking about AI. Yes, yeah, I was actually complaining about AI. Yeah, I'll just give you a summary. But if you want to hear the full thing, it's going to be on my YouTube channel soon, because I did record it as a video. Yeah, But in summary, I was ranting because school I was working with was actually teaching AI to kids, primary school kids. Yes, yeah. Like they're telling them, oh, this is how you do a citation, followed by, so all you have to do is, if you're trying to generate your PowerPoint presentation, okay, get all your points from ChatGPT, and then cite ChatGPT as your source. All right, and then you want pictures about Singapore, just get ChatGPT to generate pictures of Singapore, and cite it as ChatGPT. Okay, when I first saw the assignment, yeah, I was like, because I was supposed to do like an instructional video on how to do assignment, yeah. So when I first saw the first part, oh, you're teaching kids how to do citations. That's good. Okay, kids will learn how to credit. And then when I see the second part, credit ChatGPT. Yes. Okay, Judicator. So now with that in mind, think about it. How will AI affect you? The thing is, you do not root for Geats as a character. Yeah, you root for other characters like Nago. You root for other characters like you know. Yeah, you root for the other characters like Nago. You root for the other characters like what's the green guy name? Tycoon. Yes, yeah. Right? You don't root for Geats. That's the thing. You don't always have to root for the lead character, yeah. Think about it. Agree, right? Yeah. You don't want kids making brain rot AI. Here's the thing. Why are you teaching kids AI when they don't even know how to write? Okay. And now all this talk about AI is making me want to react to some videos, actually. Yes, yeah. That's a very good point, right? Yeah. So, there is this video from Channel News Asia, yes, Singapore's media network, where they're like saying, kids are using AI for school. Wow, kids are using AI for school homework. Wow. I'm like, the kids' brain are gonna rot away faster than ever. Yes, yeah. That's so sad. That's just so sad. But that is what our kids are living in, yeah, these days. Yes, yeah. They're living in the world of brain rot. Okay. Okay, so let me just reflect there. I have an intelligent conversation with them when they grow up. Yeah, kids are getting dumber and dumber. I know. Okay, I'm going to say something that will sound really weird, but I think a lot of you agree with me, yeah? Okay? Do you agree that, you know, if we go to the forest and pick up a kid from a tribe that has no internet access, yeah, that kid is probably 10 times smarter than our kids these days? Kids without internet is going to be smarter than kids with internet. Do you agree? Yes, yeah. Smarter in terms of everything, I think. Yes, yeah. Oh, talking about kids. Okay. So the other day I was out to get food, okay, yeah. And then apparently the school nearby, alright, I'm talking about 13 to 16-year-old kids, okay, yeah. The school nearby, they were off school. So the kids were out having lunch at the food centers nearby. Okay, yeah? Alright? And then I was like queuing up for food, and then I saw some of the most shocking things I've ever seen. Okay? The kids take their wallets and pass it to the shopkeeper. And the shopkeeper takes the money from wallets and returns it to kids. I'm like, what? Kids, you cannot maths already? Why are you taking your wallet and passing it to the shopkeeper? I mean, the shopkeeper is a very nice uncle, okay, yeah. But why is the uncle taking the money out of your wallet for you? Can you not maths? Is this how much our kids are brain rotted that they can't even maths? They can't even cashier? They have to give their wallet to the uncle to take out money from the wallet? Because the uncle doesn't do wireless and QR code transfers. You have to get the uncle to take the money out of the wallet for yourself. Yeah, what the heck is wrong with kids these days? Seriously, yeah. Yeah. Their brain has rotted beyond rescue. Hey, true story. That's true story. Okay, true story. Kids cannot maths. They gave their wallets to the shop uncle to take the money out. What is happening to the wall? Okay, so I think this is an issue that has been propagated since primary school, because back when Min and I was selling kids selling kids. No, we don't sell kids. Back then we are selling food to kids in the school canteen. Yeah, the kids were actually given these watches that help them pay wirelessly, and it's auto top up by the parents. So the kids actually will go, I want to order this. I tap my watch. I want to order this. I tap my watch. Okay, yeah. They have no sense of money. Okay. They can literally order food continuously, yeah, because they got no sense of money. Gone are the days where you have a $2 note in your hand and you make sure that you spend within your $2, yeah. Oh no, maths is a hard subject to learn, but you know, I don't expect you to know algebra. I don't expect you to know, quantum physics. Okay, yeah, I expect you to know how to take cash and buy a booster pack. If you give the cashier $10, your booster pack costs $7.50. You should get $2.50 back. That is the amount of maths I expect kids to know. Fair? Fair? Right, yeah? Exactly, that's my point, yeah. I don't think it's too pampered and living too comfortably, yeah. I think it's just... I think in the past, when the kids are in primary school, when they're like 6 to 12 years old, yeah, they are being made to hold cash and do cash transactions at the school canteen or cafeteria. I think that experience is very important for kids. You get what I mean, yeah? Like carrying that coin pouch, carrying that wallet, alright, is important for kids. You get what I mean, yeah? But if you can just tap and pay everything wirelessly, yeah, alright, the kids will have no sense of money. The kids will have no sense of anything at all. You see what I mean? Like, what we want to see is the kids knowing how to pay money. That's all. I think this basic survival. You see, I don't expect the kids to know how to times 20 times 30. Okay? I don't even expect the kids to know how to, go to the shop and count. I want one fishball costs 80 cents. I'll order 12 fishballs. Yeah. I don't even expect the kids to know how to do that. Yeah. The cashier will do that for it. Okay? The cashier will do that for them. Yeah. Okay? But at the very least, can you plus and minus? I got $10, I can buy $7. Not, I got $10, I want to buy $20. Oh wait, how come not enough money? You see? I'm just hoping they're really the outliers. Yeah. No sense. I feel like kids have no sense of money management. Yes, yeah. Like, I think having pocket money in the past, being restricted to a small amount, yeah, makes us know what budgeting is. Okay? Statistics reflect differently because, let me give you something, okay? Yeah, let me give you something here. Why are kids scoring better in their assignments these days? Because they don't have the English to do their assignment. ChatGPT does it for them. Right, yeah? The only thing you need to make sure is ChatGPT give the right sources and the right citations in university essays. True? Right, yeah? You just have to double check ChatGPT's work and you don't actually have to write it yourself. Isn't that the issue right now? Yes, yeah, I'm talking about university levels, yeah. In the past, we get caught up for okay. Another one I'm going to give example to here. All right, you have an assignment, and the assignment says you need to do an essay of at least 1,000 words to 2,000 words here. You finish writing a whole essay, okay? Even if you your sentence structure can be a mess here. You throw in the ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, can you do me a favor and just help me reduce this to between 1,000 to 2,000 words? You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Like, we are living in an era where the kids cannot do such basic things. Okay? Work is work. But I believe that kids should... Yeah, but I believe kids should be able to know how to do it themselves. Yeah. But yeah. Actually, it makes the essays better in the eyes of my family. You see my point? You see my point? Okay, to me, it's if you can write a good essay and ChatGPT makes it good, I think it's fair. Okay, yeah. But I don't believe ChatGPT should be the point of your discussion. You know, the more I discuss about this, the more I feel like watching a video and reacting it to it live and not reacting, commentating on it live. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Kids, you disappoint me. Kenya. Let's finish this and then I'm going to do some live commentary, okay, Nia? So I think I pretty much got everything in for what I wanted to do already, Nia. Oh, I don't have to set brown. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, reflect layer. But I'll probably have to export this later on to do something here. Reflect. Okay. Alright. But yes, okay. Else, I'm almost done over here for the day. I've actually hit the threshold of what I want to do at the minimum here. So, yes, I'm so sorry I'm at minimum progress today here. Minimum, but at least I hit my target. Okay, yeah. I've got 2 targets. I hit one of the 2 targets. So my target is at least hit one of them, which I already hit. The other part of it, I can only do like probably off stream when I'm... No, maybe... You know what? Let's just do it now. Yes, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll be switching my stream to just chatting. YouTube, what are we watching now? We're going to be watching a bit of other stuff. However, YouTube, do take note, I'm going to be starting a new YouTube stream here because this is the rigging part of things. In a bit. Okay, not yet. Soon. I'm going to start a new stream. Okay. Alright, this facial test. Okay. Alright, so. Hey, so for YouTube, if everybody's on YouTube right now, yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I will be opening another stream. Okay, like now. Okay. Let me just get that done like now. Okay, then I'll leave the link for you to hop over to the other stream. Okay, and then we can talk about. I'm gonna be watching something from Channel News Asia. Yes, yeah. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. No, let's do a free chat now. Do video. Is AI ruining the world? Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to change the thumbnail. Yes, yeah. So I actually have a lot of thumbnails all prepared for this sort of stuff already, yeah. So yes, give me a quick one. I want a free chat one. Oh, nice. The first one, free chat. Okay. Got free chat and just chatting. Actually, do I have a live reaction one? I should have live reaction, right? Reaction streams. Okay, this is gonna be reaction stream. Okay, so it's AI running world. That's gonna be the thing. All right. And Channel News Asia. It's actually one of our news sites, yeah. Wait, yeah, not supposed to start yet. Okay. Alright, whatever. Is yeah. Okay, we'll go to studio one more time. Oh, those who don't know, yes, I run 2 YouTube streams at the same time, yeah. So this is a little tricky in the setup, yeah. I don't know if the people don't use it well or not, yeah. Okay, I don't know if the people don't use it well or not, yeah. I'll give my thoughts on it as we talk about it, yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. That's my first time doing reaction stream on my main channel, I think. Yes, yeah. I do take note as I'm going to do the reaction stream. I'm going to be oh no. Did my thing died? Yes, yeah. I think my iPhone ditched there. Okay, it's fine now. Alright. And hello, Zero P. Yes, yeah, I'm going to be doing some reaction stream in a bit. Yes, yeah. Oh, yes, I forgot to reply to Zero P. I have not checked. Okay. Alright, then let me go over the kick. Love it. Yes, yeah. And last but not least, Picato. Yes, yeah. How many platforms am I streaming on? A lot. That's my answer to you, yeah. Okay. yeah, Picato is the laggiest one of them all, yeah. Anyways, now that I got that out of the way, I got a bit ending music here first. Okay. And then we'll go to YouTube's. And no, I'm not going to react to any funny video or what, yeah, because we are going to stay focused. Alright, so with that, okay. Alright, thank you so much everybody over on YouTube side. However, I'm going to be continuing my YouTube stream. Okay, I'm going to drop y'all a link that y'all can join. Okay, yeah. And let me get the thing out. Yes, yeah. Ah, wait, this error? What can I do? This error with streamer bot? Huh? Okay, this one is still saving. Alright. Oh, they're asking me to update. No, I'm not updating. Yes, yeah. Alright, so everybody over on YouTube side, yeah, I'll be changing stream. So switching to the stream as I'm moving from at stream to reaction stream. Thanks so much, yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably all got it. Because the chat I'm saying on will send all chats, yeah. So let's get that done. Let's move over. Okay, so thank you everyone. I will see you on the other stream. Yes, yeah. Go live. As long as you arrived, nice. You arrived to the vertical one though. Yes, yeah. I think there's some issue with this, so I need to do this. Then it will say that I need to switch over. Then I click go live. Yes, yeah. Okay, so one of them I'm going to end stream already, which is this one. Yeah, this one can end stream. So I end stream.